I want to give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. That belongs to the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of the great millstone. Shout out to the whole full elect. We're trying to remember the Israelites, Israelite foreigners. They don't look like they are Israelites, but they are Israelites. Shalom. Now, before I get into this article, let's grab these precepts real quick. Just a reminder, man. Hey, look, we gotta talk to the Lord. Be cautious. Pray to Him. Pray to them, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. All right. We have to keep this in mind. Fear the Lord. Ecclesiastes 13:13 and 14. Observe and take good heed, for thou walkest in the pearl of the overthrown. When thou hearest these things, awake and thy sleep. Love the Lord all thy life, all your life. And fuck, never stop loving the Lord. That's part of having fear of Him. And call upon Him for thy salvation. Call upon Yahweh through Yahweh Shai to get salvation. Everybody go to Proverbs 29, 25, 26. The fear of a man bringeth a snare. Basically, if you fear man and what man can do, you set yourself in a trap. But whoso putteth his trust in the Lord shall be safe. So if you trust in the names, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, you will be saved. And if you truly trust them, you'll be walking the walk to your best ability to prove that you sincerely fear the Lord, trust in the Lord, and what He told you to do, what He told you to do and what not to do. All right? Let's get this article real quick. Okay, right here. You know, I was just reading through some stuff in the morning time, but I was looking, something caught my attention. I was gonna read. But let me talk about it real fast though. It says the U.S. government is still shut down. Here's what's been happening and why it could last a long time. See, man, I really ain't been paying attention to the government shutdown, because you know, here in D.C., shit always happens. There's always something shutting down, something going on. Sometimes they only make everything public, but there's always something going on down this motherfucker, or in this jump. But as you see, it says the U.S. government shut down 11 days ago. It's not clear when it will reopen. Federal workers have begun missing pay. The Trump administration has begun laying workers off. And you know that's frustration right here amongst the people, especially the government motherfuckers. Them fake bougie motherfuckers feel like they got it like that. So you know what, they can't get it like that. You know they're gonna start tripping. I know this one lady that was saying she was working in the government and shit. She was saying that she working in retail now. She basically saying like, man, she understand why people been spending. Prices don't went up. They laid everybody off. This isn't that. People got bills to pay. Like, Jake out there talking about to start lunching for real. Ephraim too. Both tribes. But let's keep working. Let me read right here. This one caught my attention. It said at the center of it all is healthcare. I'm like, the center of it. Basically, the main reason why it's healthcare. Fuck everything else. That's what I got out of it. It said, here's what to know about ongoing shutdown. So me, I was just reading a little bit more, you know, checking it out, whatever the case may be. And then, what that shit? Just talking about layoff and this and that. Here we go. And it says, Trump promised to protect Medicaid. Will he? It says, despite all this, lawmakers have not gotten any closer to an agreement. That's what y'all get. You gonna keep trusting Trump, fucking Pharaoh, fucking man. It says, Democrats continue to insist that Republicans work with them to address a looming health care crisis in order to secure their votes to reopen government. Now, me, I already know, like, yeah, it's about the money and shit like that with the health care. People tired of doing this. They want their money. They know the system fucked up, so they try and get their cut out of the fucked up system. The peons, you know. But me, I hit this, right? Looming healthcare crisis. They said, why healthcare coverage for millions of Americans is at the heart of the government shutdown. Well, of course we got a bunch of people here. You know, these motherfuckers ain't trying to spend no money. Motherfuckers lazy. All sorts of shit. But this what I caught out of it though. Let me just read these three. It said healthcare spending is at the center of this week's government shutdown. Despite the Democrats and Republicans are split on funding Affordable Care Act, SAD, and Medicaid. If SAD lapses, over 20 million Americans could face higher health insurance costs. So you know what that means? If you can't get health insurance, you ain't getting no help. So if you sick out this bitch, you know you got that Rona, or you got that motherfucking whatever diseases out here. You know Esau, he got shit out here. You ain't gonna be able to get no health care. You ain't gonna get no help, no nothing. What that's gonna be like? It's gonna make it as if like it's just America. There's gonna be a bunch of sick ass people out this bitch. They can't afford health care. Health insurance went up. So they're like, damn, we can't trust the system. What we gonna do? They ain't trying to help us no more. Everybody gonna be fucked up. And what they gonna do? We'll give them more reason to cause them to enforce that MOTB. You know what we waiting for? Future prophecy. That one prophecy right there we waiting on. It's gonna give them a good reason to force that shit. But it's another spot I wanted to talk about. Read real quick before I. It was something they said, man. Can't fully remember. See how it says lower and middle income Americans on government health coverage could feel the brunt. Basically, they gonna feel the burn the most. The peons, the low class, man. Remember, this is about the rich and the poor. But basically about Jake and the wicked. The Israel and the wicked, man. I forgot where the hell I read that shit at. But basically, I get the point though. For real. Lord's what I remember leave the link in. But basically, this could be a good reason for them to start enforcing the MOTB next year. You know, that rice grain. Man, there was something they was saying, like, if something by next year, man. Hold on. Blocking this continuous resolution. Said it had until the end of next year when something expired. Oh, it's right here. My dumb ass moving on fast. Right here. Expendable Affordable Care Act tax credit are set to expire at the end of the year, which could cause marketplace insurance premium to balloon. Democrats are calling for the credits, which were first passed by Congress during the pandemic, to be extended. They warned that if the current spending bill that the House passed on September 19th goes through Senate as is, health insurance could be disrupted for millions of Americans. Man, that's music to my ears, man. That makes me motherfuckers gonna be sick. Like shit gonna be going on. People gonna be tripping hard out this jump. And we gonna go the fuck home. Civil War's around the corner. Another thing too, if I'm not mistaken, by the beginning of next year, it's some little shit. I don't fully understand it because I don't really know about all them laws like that when it comes to guns and shit like that. But basically by the beginning of next year, ain't gonna be no fee to like get guns or some shit like that, basically, man. Because first it was like $150 or $200. Some of those shit you gotta go through in order for you to get guns and shit like that. You gotta pay this and paperwork or whatever the fuck. But basically next year, it ain't gonna be no fee. It's gonna be zero flat. So basically, motherfuckers gonna be out there trying buying straps all over. Damn, they might as well say in America. I believe so. You gotta look into it though. I really don't know the terms of it or how to. You know, Shalaki for the lack of knowledge on that aspect. But if you read between the lines of what I'm saying, type that shit in, you'll probably find it. You know. But yeah, we here, y'all. We here to trust the Lord, love the Lord, call upon Him for salvation. Hopefully we'll find. I'm with all glory and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Akak Kodash, Shalom.